Hello and welcome to Chocolate Covered Gaming, a a terrible podcast about great homebrews.
But we love to surf.
Oh god, yeah, after that last episode, we love hitting those sick waves and carrying our beach umbrellas.
I guess this is a bad time to mention we're from California.
Shh, okay, yes.
California surfing.
Also, I have a kombucha next to me, okay? Look, okay? We fit stereotypes, let's not talk about that. So, if you're not sure what our show is about, me, one of your wonderful hosts, Hershey Bar, and also our other amazing host, The Crunch, Chris.
Oh,
I was hoping for a little more enthusiasm with that.
No, because I'm like, oh yeah, the crunch of the podcast. Yeah. Okay, so what's the can? And I'm like, oh,
crunch.
Basically, what I'm saying is I Draxed it, and it just kind of
went right over your head, even though reflexes
over.
are so fast.
I know. I've got the fastest reflexes that I was given a definitive number on, actually, because people were doing experiments, and it wasn't good.
Don't know how I feel about that. Do you?
No, I don't remember the number. I just know it wasn't good.
Okay. So going back now to what I was going to say before, whatever that was, we make a homebrew, be it, subclass, monster, or item, in an hour or less. And that's really it, and let the comedy ensue from the fountain that is our wit. And I, last week, if you listen, chronologically, which we hope, brought my suggestion, Stormbreaker, in. So, Chris, what do you bring to the table today?
Okay, so I will say this is probably my first legitimate, idea, my legitimate concept. Hirsch, have you ever watched Kingsman, the first one?
Hell yeah. And it's a damn good movie.
Yeah. Okay, you know what thing I really liked in the movie?
What?
The umbrella.
No.
Okay, now halt.
Hold on.
Halt.
Hold on.
Okay, now there's another thing that I'm like, I solidified me wanting to do something like, all right, and then I got to go into the disclaimer of, because I know where your mind is going, and no, it's not that. I have to outline my influences.
No, before anything else, so you want to build the umbrella, is that right? Before anything else?
It's going to be a umbrella.
Cool. So what I have to ask now is that last episode, did we make a weapon that is basically an umbrella? And are we in this episode making an umbrella
wait,
that's basically a weapon?
Now.
Is that what we're doing, Chris?
Okay, wait.
You need to tell
is a glorified umbrella, but now I want a real umbrella, so you can be Mary Poppins, y'all.
So we're going from God damn it. So we're going from a weapon that's a glorified umbrella to an umbrella to that's a glorified weapon.
Nope. Yep, that's it.
I'm sorry. You can continue and tell me everything, because God damn it, am I in.
Okay, and then I was also playing a lot of Splatoon 2, and one of the weapons is an umbrella. You can use a shield, you can shoot little splats from it, and the little portion can detach and fly forward, being a little force field wall that goes forward. And I'm like, those two things, I like both of what's happening here, and I want to do an umbrella. Also, we got rain, which is rare, so I was carrying an umbrella. I'm like, yes, I feel very civilized and uppity carrying this umbrella.
Yes, because California never rains, period. What is this? What is that sky water you speak of?
Sky water that falls from the heavens.
So,
basically, Hirsch is I carried an umbrella for a day, which I never do, and I'm like, this feels fancy. I want to make an umbrella.
Got it. So we're making an umbrella from Kingsman and Splatoon that basically has the effect of being both a shield and a weapon at the same time. So we're making a magical item. Okay.
Yeah. A glorified weapon.
So at some point we'll have to think of an actual name besides umbrella.
Umbrella.
Besides umbrella. So to begin with, we will have to do is this a ranged or melee weapon?
Definitely ranged.
Okay.
We can't just make Stormbreaker 2.
I had to ask for safety reasons.
No, it's definitely ranged because especially in Splatoon, like the idea of like, you flipping up the umbrella. Okay, cool. This is a little, not a rifle, but like a little, something along those lines.
Yeah, you know what would be cool actually?
Hmm.
What if we make it a specialized? So all magical items have to have some kind of base form, right?
Right.
Heavy crossbow.
Yeah, that's especially with like the hand, like when I think, because I'm mainly picturing in my mind the umbrella. I was the handle, the wooden handle that kind of like runs, from the bottom of it all the way up along the steel shaft. It's a pretty thick little thing. I'm like, you can definitely put like a bolt in there.
No, yeah. Also, that gives it the loading property, which if we're going to combine attack and defense in this, it's going to make it pretty powerful.
Also, Kingsman, it did shoot little darts.
Exactly. So we can make it a heavy crossbow. You'll need crossbow master if you want to actually go crazy with it.
Yeah.
Because of the loading property. And also, it'll function as a shield. So the main things we'll know off the bat before we do anything else is that it's a heavy crossbow that gives you the benefits of a shield. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, we're going somewhere. So
we're already differentiating. It's not magical.
Right.
It's more of just a technological marvel, which I think can play into the name.
Yeah, except, we also have to definitely do magic so you can see through the umbrella like they were in the movie.
Oh, yeah, because that was really cool, actually.
That was also, you need to be able to aim.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some magic, but we can handle it.
Yeah.
So, oh boy. So we'll also have to say, just at least in flavor notes, because I don't think there will be an actual effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you can see through, like when you open the umbrella, the front is obscured, but the inside is see-through.
Yeah, it's a one-way umbrella
kind of mirror thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so, that works.
On our weaponized umbrella, we have the mechanics. Now, before we give, oh god, before we give,
are you realizing what we're doing?
I realized it as soon as when I asked the question in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, why the fuck does this exist?
Because
where did this umbrella come from? I'm saying what?
Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm asking. Why does this umbrella exist?
All right, so there was this gnome named the Penguin.
Oh god! Hear that? If you want to use this item, get ready to canon some things.
No.
Or just make your own backstory. We don't blame you.
Honestly, though, if we're being serial here, I could totally see this as like one of those nobility, like, oh, we're not allowed to carry weapons in civilized society.
Except also, bang, 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 bang.
Except also, that guy just, talks some trash on my wife, and I will now dishonor his family.
Jeffrey, hold my weave.
Jeffrey,
so,
can you handkerchief the sweat off my brow as I shoot off that man's brow?
Thank you, Jeffrey. So
definitely a weapon for a more civilized nobility.
Okay, so you're so basically the penguin.
I mean, sure.
It's
kind of like the cane sword.
Tuxedo.
Like, I feel like this thing's the brother to the cane sword. Right?
True. The cane, the umbrella crossbow, the umbro.
Nah, I don't think that's it.
The crossbrella.
We'll let it simmer a bit more.
We'll workshop this in the middle of the episode.
Well, we know that the cane sword is its brother.
Yes,
so whoever invented the cane sword invented the umbrella.
Nah, man, that's too easy. Now listen to this. Listen to the hot beats I'm about to drop. When it comes to the creation of this beautiful, beautiful
Tupac
monstrosity,
created it.
Nah, man, even better. So you see, one day it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
It's raining, and everyone's like, "Okay, this just sucks." Everyone starts pulling out their umbrellas. And then out of nowhere, this guy, Exactly. Someone dies. Everyone's like pulling out their umbrellas. The guy just gets gunned down, or I guess crossbowed down. And this guy standing next to him's like, "Shit, that could have been me. I gotta be able to protect myself at any time."
And
And
also, deal damage back.
yeah. So he creates this reinforced umbrella with a crossbow in it. And he's like, no one's going to get the drop on me. And he went his life with this crossbrella. And he never used it.
Oh.
Because no one he was just a genuinely nice guy, you know?
I'd like to imagine that, like, when the, whatever gumbrella, name pending, whenever it's, like, actually unused, like, the way he made it in its prototype form, people could tell, dude, that's just a gun. He's like, no, it's an umbrella.
No, yeah, I could totally imagine it looked like an actual crossbow,
with just on...
like an umbrella at the tip. You know?
And they're like, you're not fooling anyone. It's like, no, but it's cool, though. It's an umbrella.
Like, they're like, you're not fooling anyone. We can see that's a crossbow. Yeah, he's right. Just aims it at them. So what you gonna do about it? Shit, you right. And as time went on, he sold copies, he made it better. And I like to think he became rich and just died peacefully, never having to use the creation he made.
Yeah. So what you're saying, even from that, it's not common, but are you thinking maybe rare?
I'm thinking very rare. You said it yourself, noble. So I'm thinking very rare, because let's be fair, there's at least, like, divination or illusion magic on the... It's a fucking crossbow. Like, there's definitely some magical elements involved. So I'm thinking rare to very rare on cost, Because also, the umbrella itself has to be enchanted to be reinforced also. To actually deflect things. But yeah, Now here's the thing.
Why does it exist?
We know why it exists. We've made that story, okay? Now, what's the one other thing we should figure out before we release this beast into the world?
Want to use it?
Okay, look, it's a ranged weapon that gives you defense also. I would fucking use it. I'd learn Crossbow Master and just go to fucking town in a heartbeat.
You want to be Green Arrow, but a little bit more fancy?
Damn right.
Gumbrella.
Right? Oh, what's this? My leather armor looks like a tuxedo? Yes, it does. Oh, what's that? The peons are coming? Bang, bang, motherfucker. Bang, bang. Fuck, I can only see a variant human with a top hat, tuxedo, and a mustache.
Yeah?
And a monocle. 100% monocle.
He doesn't need a cue to break your ball.
Oh, God. Oh, dear God. What have we done? So...
This is the first of
now,
many
here's the thing.
bonded weapons.
First of many Bond villains is what you meant.
This is
So, oh God. Part of me now wants... So we have an idea of... You know what? I think we need to make another backstory.
Yeah.
This is if someone made it, and if you want it to be like something people can buy off a shelf, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We made a rare version,
Yep.
What about that dungeon delving... very rare version? If a DM's like, I only want one of these in my... Fuck that shit.
Right.
Fuck that nonsense right off.
It shoots magic missiles.
Hold no. How about a hard no?
What? I mean, that's the natural progression from heavy-crossbow. Just more magic.
Just only shoots... It's a wand of magic missile that's a shield. Basically.
Yeah.
That never runs out of charges. How about no? I swear. We could deal more damage, or we could just give it, I don't know, you fucking utility options?
Alright, so the very rare, you say.
We made the rare, which is just a heavy crossbow with a shield.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta make the very rare, the VIP version. All of you who haven't subscribed to our Patreon yet, stop listening now. Stop. Honor system. Just press pause and stop, and don't come back till you subscribe to Patreon.
We trust that you will follow this, Otherwise, you're being a pirate.
We trust. Yeah, exactly. That's how that works. But God, we don't even have one of those
so it's
yet.
gold-plated,
or if ever. Yes. Now we need the VIP version, the very rare.
All right, Patreon listeners.
Oh,
Vote
God.
in the poll whether or not gold or silver plating.
Okay. So actual utility options. What utility would work in a umbrella
Slowfall.
that shoots crossbows? What?
Slowfall.
Okay. You're saying a word that sounds like something.
Slow fall. You jump off a cliff with the umbrella.
I
You
thought you were
open
saying fluffle.
Fluffle. No. Wait. It shoots
That's
fluffles. What's a fluffle?
That's why
It's
I was
like
like,
a
"What the?
little furry thing.
What are you talking about?" Okay, yes, we'll give it access to slow fall at will.
At will?
Or how many charges do you want to give it?
I mean, I was just thinking like maybe like once or twice. I mean at will. I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, it's an umbrella.
What date? Slow fall is literally just the I'm about to die, aren't I? Move.
Yeah.
Slow fall is the spell of, well, I'm really just fucked. It's not something that ruins encounters or kills things instantly. It's more of a, well, I can get out of here quick if I do this. We will, you know what, let's give it charges though. You're right.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're never going to use it more than once a day. So even if we give it something like 4 charges a day,
Okay.
I think they'll never use all of them. And I think that's fine.
So slow fall 4 charges.
Because slow fall can target up to 6 creatures per per casting. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
So wait, actually, do you want to be 4 charges of slow fall or at will slow fall targeting self only?
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of the intent because it's like, open up your umbrella and just float down.
Yeah, that's the thing. I say charges if we make it actually casting slow fall, but if it's only targeting yourself.
Yeah. Wouldn't that just be Featherfall or?
No, that's slow fall.
Okay, just making sure. Slow fall, self only.
At will. Okay, we did the VIP Dungeon Delver edition.
All right, we're done. We can pack it up. We're going home.
No, my good sir. Now we have to find what god created this item of what god or evil demilich created this item of power.
This thing that
and then stuck it into the bowels of his temple.
Just falls slowly. Like that's all it does.
So first off, who created this and where is it going to be located? Let's talk about that.
All right. Well, considering this has been enchanted to let you fall slowly, I'd like to think a mad mage. I always like the mad mage.
A mad mage?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was so mad that he built his tower with no doors, so he had to result from jumping out the window. And sometimes he'd forget that he's on like the 6th floor. And he's like, "Man, I'm tired of magicking my legs back together. What if I had my umbrella, my trusty little crossbeltrella, that could just help me slowly reach the bottom because I don't like walking down the stairs like an animal."
You know what? Yeah, but you're right. So mad mage, this is in a wizard's tower, somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Serene plains surrounded on all
with
sides.
A lot of just outlines of someone hitting the ground.
Exactly. And this tower's going off in all random directions, you know what I mean?
Oh, so it's just Wayside School.
Kind of, but this tower it starts like a tower, but then random outcroppings and stuff are just coming off of it.
It becomes a pretzel at some point.
It just goes crazy, It's dumb, crazy, and stupidly designed. Only magic could be holding it up.
Oh, sounds like this podcaster.
Damn, okay. Shooting at us. I see you. Just going everywhere. And when you go in, you fight through hordes of undead experimentations of pretzel people. And
he was a food mage?
He was a food mage. You find out when you get to the 50th floor out of 900 that it was actually the building itself was made of some kind of horrifying stone textured marzipan.
I'm going to pitch that the mimics in this tower are called muffin munchers.
You're right. The muffin munchers that look deliciously like muffins are located on floor 125. And the players at that point are just so hungry they try and grab them, and they realize the mistake they've made.
This isn't just a tower, this is just a restaurant now.
A restaurant in the middle of nowhere. That's how they get experimentees. They come in for the food, they stay forever.
Okay, well now we need to go back to the thing. We need to give it some kind of a food item. not just letting you slowly fall.
You're right. We need to give it another utility.
Goodberry.
One. You can cast Goodberry once a day.
Yeah, all you need.
Feel like that. Part of me wanted to say polymorph, except you could only choose a muffin. But
I like the muffin idea more.
so you can cast polymorph once a day, but you can only turn the person into a tiny food item. So you can turn them into a calzone, a
Do we
pizza,
need to make a stat block for a tiny food item, Hirsch?
a tiny or small food item. Let's just do that. So it can be a pizza, a calzone, noodles, a muffin, asparagus, broccoli. Just you can make it into anything.
Oh man, I feel bad for the DM that adds their campaign.
They made a mistake. That's on them.
Well, okay, but they have to go through the town.
True. Oh God, so true. And then, oh God. So we need now we're at the final part though, Chris. We know what we have two versions of this. We know there's stories for both of them.
Yep. We've got the base
What
idea.
do we call it?
And then we've got one. Oh God. All right. Well,
The hardest.
time to let people peek behind the curtain. All right. When I am making up a name for things, because Hirsch, you say you hate how easily I can name things, I look up word synonyms. So I'm looking up gun synonyms. I'm looking up umbrella synonyms. All right. I'm thinking of characters that have used the umbrella.
Yeah,
like parasol.
I meant there right now. I'm thinking of like people who use umbrellas often or stuff like that, or witty references.
Right. See, one of the alternatives is sunshades. Why not just a gun shade?
That's not bad. But how about this?
But it's not.
How about a soul bow?
Soul bow?
Soul from parasol, and then bow from crossbow. The soul bow.
See, I'm fine with this. I was a parasol main.
Or the parabow? That doesn't sound as good. Cross soul? Paracross? Sounds a little close to a Pokemon.
We're trying so hard to make it one word. What if it's just, why don't we let ourselves have a second word in case?
And what would the second word be?
Well, that's the thing. It's, it's
the parasol crossbow. Do we just go for it? Because apparently both the guy who made it and
the Gnomish Lampshade.
The Gnomish Lampshade. Part of me hates it, but the other part of me loves it so much because it immediately makes both the guy and the wizard, which we never raced out, period, have to be gnomes, or a lot of explaining to do otherwise.
Yeah.
Fuck it, the Gnomish Lampshade.
The Gnomish Lampshade.
It makes it sound like a mafia weapon too. Like you would say that, like, how do you want this guy to be whacked? Give him the Gnomish Lampshade.
Give him the Gnomish Lampshade, boss.
Should I give him the Gnomish Lampshade? Yeah, give him the Gnomish Lampshade. That'll take care of him. Keep him from squawking about the Gnomish Lampshade.
We'd never give him the clamps.
We only give him the Gnomish Lampshade around here. Clamps are outdated.
All right, the Gnomish Lampshade. See, there you go, folks. You've seen it in real time.
We, with some horrifying power that only the Elder Gods can understand, have created this.
Hirsch, one question. One question for clarity, because as I'm looking over and getting, we mentioned it's a heavy crossbow with a loading property.
Yeah.
But now we have written that gives the benefits of a shield.
Yeah.
Are we letting them use shield, or are they?
Well, it's a heavy crossbow, so it's just. Oh, no! The benefits of the item shield. Yeah.
So plus 2
to the AC.
All right, just clarify.
Not the spell shield.
At home. No, that'd
be dumb. I thought you were asking, could we let them hold another shield?
No.
Which I was going to say no, because a heavy crossbow is a two-handed weapon. But then I was going to be like, why don't you know that, Chris?
No, I was just clarifying because I had it as the benefits of shield, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't.
That's a fair point. So, using some Eldritch Abomination to fuel our devious ways, we have created the Gnomish Lampshade, a umbrella that is a heavily glorified weapon that canonically, depending on how you want to put in your campaign, we've given you two options. Can either be made by a nice guy who just wanted to protect himself because someone next to him got gunned down, or a mad food mage if you want the regular VIP version.
Patreons only, remember.
Patreons only.
If you want access to the VIP stats, subscribe to our Patreon.
Yep. And if you can't find the non-existent Patreon, don't worry. You can find us at YouTube and SoundCloud, and the actual links to those will be described by our wonderful boy Chris. Chris, you actually know them by heart.
Oh, am I saying it now? Is that your thing?
Yeah. It's
Say, hey, if you want to send us an email about got whacked by the Gnomish Lampshade, you can find us at soundcloud.com/2019-6097, or you can send us an email at chocolatecoveredgamemail@gmail.com and tell us all about how you got whacked by the Gnomish Lampshade, or how your world is just covered in them.
Look, we here at Chocolate Covered Gaming strive to bring you the best homebrews. And the medium we do it through is the part we apologize for. We're sorry.
We are very sorry.
Well, I guess in the end, all I can say is that this is Chocolate Covered Gaming, a terrible podcast about brilliant, brilliant homebrew. Thanks for listening.